Oh boy. It's weird, I almost didn't wake up today. It was just that kind of morning. I heard my alarm, and I was like, no way. No way it could be 8 o'clock. It was. Somehow. Good thing I've got a day off, eh? Not that I'm any stranger to, falling asleep anyways. Regardless, let us get into good old, Silent Hill. Mostly because I know for a fact that we are very close to, the first boss. Given that last time we were there, we did kinda sorta die. And by kinda sorta, I mean we definitely did. There was a dead. And then... There we go. I'm still not used to the fact that it does this. Hold on. Why isn't it showing up? There it be. It was thinking about it. Oh, right. Gotta update the... There we go. The stream info is now successfully updated, and we can resume this. Let's see. Inventory. Gotta remember what we were working with here. Okay, we did get the shotgun this time. Last time, we kinda missed the shotgun, and we suffered for it. Okay. I just gotta remember where I am and where to be. Let's see. I do know that we want to go upstairs, so we can probably cross the courtyard right now. That's the main deal. We gotta go upstairs, do the rubber ball puzzle with the water again. And then I don't remember what else we did. We did a few things before we ended up dying. Oh. Oh, right. You can't go up the stairs in the Otherworld version of the hospital. This isn't a hospital. We're not there yet. You can't go into the upstairs for the school. You have to go into the bathrooms to teleport. That's right. You would think that I hadn't played this in a hot minute. It's only been, like, a little less than a week. Probably, like, 4 days. I have forgotten so much already, it seems. It's a good thing this map is pretty handy and actually tells you what's locked and what's been unlocked with the arrows. I have seen plenty of games where they don't do that, and that is pain. Actually, do I have anything I can do here? I don't think I did enough of adventuring. Oh. Probably a good thing that I went here anyways, because bullets are a very good thing to have when we're about to go up against a first boss again. Which I still can't believe that that first boss, the lizard, is capable of contact damage. Certainly not what I would have expected from Silent Hill. does make me wonder, though. Is there anything in the boys' bathroom on this level? Like more ammo? Because the more ammo I have, the... Oh yeah, this is where I got the shotgun, that's right. Was there anything else in the room? No, just the shotgun? Okay. I would have been happy to have a bit more ammo. Then again, I have been a little frivolous with all that. Kinda sorta shooting too much and not enough running. Because this is the path. Let us... Wait, how much ammo do I have? I can afford to take a few shots here. Not that one. There we go. 2 shots. Not too bad. I can use 2 bullets and, you know, not keel over from all that. Oh, I saved after the phone cutscene. That's actually really good, because I don't think you can skip cutscenes in this game. So the less I have to worry about trying to skip cutscenes, the better. Let's see, and we haven't done a whole lot of exploring here. Technically we did, but we lost all of it because... Let's see, is it just one? It is not just one. It is 3 of them. Okay, I'm just gonna break out a gun for this. Don't know where that one shot went. Okay, I'll use that. Save some ammo with the steel pipe. There we go. That wasn't too bad. And that should kind of restock the bullets that I used in this room. I think so, at least. Technically, I came out with more bullets. Which is always good. Oh, this is a dizzying camera angle. Also, did I go backwards? I did. It's a dizzying camera angle because you're not supposed to be headed that direction. I'm a fool. Oh, wait. Wait. Yes, I really am a fool. I hadn't been here yet. There's a health drink. Oh. Nothing that I have to worry about there. How many health drinks is that? That's 3. That little segment would get me into the music room and locker room. I don't know if I need to be in either of those just yet. So let's see the lab equipment room if we can. Nope. Also nope. Well, dang. Ain't going to either of those rooms. Oh, that one's locked. Okay, we need a key. So, probably upstairs is where we'll go first before we go into the room with all the, angry things. Oh, actually, this is where we get the key. I remember. Let's see. Rubber ball needs to be right here. Yep. I keep hitting start instead of select. Like, I'm not sure why, but my brain says start is the menu, not pause. Oh, it's actually forcing me to look at the key first. It'll let me put the rubber ball there, but it won't let me use the valve until I see the key. Shame. I like how the water is so bright in comparison to everything else. And then the key ends up in the courtyard. I remember that. And it kind of brings back a couple of the Grey Children. I think that's what those things are called, the things that, like, grab onto you. I might be wrong. And then that room that we weren't exploring earlier, that was over there. That would lead to the music room and other classrooms. I think that's locked, if I remember correctly, but you know what? I will give it a shot. Because you never know what you'll find. More healing items would be appreciated. You know, I wonder if this game has one of those things where, like... Because I have seen it for other emulated games. But I wonder if there's, like, a thing you can do to make, like, Twitch integration. Like, have chat... send a bunch of enemies after you or whatever. Wait. Okay, yeah, I am going the right way. I am just currently losing myself. Come on. There we go. Wait, how many shotgun bullets is that now? Let's see, this thing is loaded. It's loaded with 6 shots, and we've got 12. So about 18 shots total. That should be more than enough for the boss, because if I remember correctly, with a shotgun, the thing takes only, like, 3 shots to kill. Ow. Okay, I used a little bit more bullets than I meant to, but... 35. Let's hope we get something good from all this, yeah? I half expected it to say locked. Honestly, the Grey Children are the bigger threat. I don't think the little roach things do a whole lot of damage. But they are kind of obnoxious to hit with the iron pipe, and I think the knife is too short to hit them, if I remember. I still love that. Expectations being toyed with is one of my favorite things in horror games, and I don't think it gets done enough. Or if devs are trying it, they certainly ain't doing it very well. Then again, horror is really hard. Like, honestly, it's one of the hardest genres to get right. Because, like humor, it's very subjective. What I might find scary in comparison to what you might find scary is completely different. That that fetus monster from Resident Evil, for example, yeah, that scares the crap out of me. And I don't know why, but giant baby monsters kinda do be scary to me. I don't know why. Oh, please. Are you about to strike me with a knife instead of a grab attack for once? Seriously, these things have knives and they barely use them. They're always just grabbing you and, like, rubbing their faces all over you like a really needy cat. Which is just like my cat. My cat is a very needy girl. And I love her. She's a great cat. I actually was watching Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom earlier today. And the entire time I was watching, she was in my lap watching the movie with me. And it's actually kind of cold today, so it actually felt nice. That cat has been wanting to sit on my lap a lot lately. And I don't mind it, but I do mind it when it's like 90 degrees, because it's like, cat, please. I am burning alive. I don't need more heat. Love her to bits, but she likes to cuddle in, like, the worst weather. Then again, so does the dog. Though the dog came from Texas, so I guess that makes sense. She's more used to heat than I am, having come from Washington State. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time I see this door, I kind of forget that it exists. Why did I walk here? Oop. What's going on here? Okay. I got a message from someone. And that individual usually does not message me unless something is up. Usually. This time, they were just telling me that they are out to food. Have fun, individual. You know who you are. Wait, the courtyard. I was just in it. I got distracted and my brain completely derailed itself. Right here is the key, which I don't know why it's outside of the water, but it sure doobie is. And then this way. Ugh. Sometimes the camera in this is a little nauseating. Wait, right? For some reason I keep expecting that one to be open. Wait, wasn't I here before? No, I wasn't. I was thinking of the upstairs with the chemistry room. That's right. And then... Wait, why am I here? I've technically had access to this before. I just unlocked a way to get to it faster. Oh, actually, before I get too carried away... Wait. The infirmary is that way. I should go to the infirmary and save so I don't end up doing the thing that I did last time and doing hours of progress and dying to contact damage. To be honest, I'm not very good at surviving in these survival horror games. Though that said, I didn't die too often when I was playing Resident Evil 7 or Resident Evil 8. I think Resident Evil 7 I died literally once. As for Resident Evil 8, I don't actually remember how many times I died. Or, actually, come to think of it, I don't remember much of Resident Evil 8. I remember, like, some key moments, but you couldn't ask me what happened plot-wise. There were some things. I shot a gun. I shot another gun. This time it was a shotgun. And, yeah. That's about all I remember. But then again, Resident Evil isn't exactly known for its stories. How is that missing? I don't know what it is with Harry Mason's accuracy in this game. Like, if there's a whole deal with it or not. I'm still figuring that out. Is there anything in this room that I would like? Yes, there is. First aid kit. That book is clearly highlighted. But okay. Let me reload in the menu. Oh, it's already reloaded. Probably should save ammo, actually. Hearing this, the hunter armed with oh yeah, this is the thing that lets you know how to kill the first boss. You're supposed to wait for it to open its mouth, and then you shoot. Problem is, I didn't have ammo or the shotgun. So we're gonna try to save ammo from here. You know, assuming it isn't already too late. Can I unlock that? Okay. Actually, would the knife be a better thing for these? I don't think I've used it this playthrough. Ow. Okay, maybe not. Not with this many. These are my least favorite enemies in the game, honestly. I don't know, I've never really been big on grab attacks in games. Or at least not grab attacks that you have to wiggle out of. Because, let's see. Usually it just feels like it takes more time than it's worth, for me, personally. Yeah, can't really hit those with a knife. Oh, I also can't hit them very easily with this. Stop snacking on me. How much damage did that all do anyways? Oh, yeah, barely nothing. So I'm good. All's good. Wait, is this... Wait, what's this? Where am I? Huh? Oh! What? This was here the entire time? Oh... Now I just feel stupid. I could have saved so much time. Like, I already forgot to save the last time I did this, but wow. I could have saved even more time. I literally just had to press one button on a door. Oh. That's the trouble with these games. They make you feel dumb. Kind of like I'm being right now. Oh, you know what? I know exactly why I didn't use that last time now. Because I tried to use it from the other side, and it was locked. So my brain just kind of said, "Nah, you can't open that, like, at all. That's a no. Big no-no." You got anything for me? Like, ammo... Okay, that's the puzzle that leads to the boss. What does the other room have for me? Or is that one locked? Yes! Although this looks... huh? Ample? What that? Relieve pain to recover stamina to high. Last for a while? Huh? Since when is stamina ever a problem in this game? Maybe I just haven't been running enough. The game wants me to run like a marathon runner, I guess. Let's see. Ammo check, ammo check. Good on handgun bullets. Really good on shotgun. Okay. We've saved. We've done our whole thing where we actually, you know, pay attention. I don't remember the solution, but, you know, it's not one of those things that punishes you for taking a while, so we turned some valves for a bit. I think... Let's see. When I turn it right, it goes how many things again? Okay, so it uses 2. And I did it. That's not too bad, actually. That went pretty smoothly. And I just guessed. Yeah, there's like this first phase where he's just headbutting you. How much damage does that do, actually? A decent amount. Okay, now we start the real fight. Ugh. That was a little closer than I wanted it to be. Got him. That went much, much better than the last time. Okay, Lizard's dead. Siren's going off. And I actually explored the entirety of the Otherworld school this time.
Huh? What was that? Who in the hell was that?
Where am I? This is a boiler room? What is going on here? Why are you acting like you haven't been in this boiler room before? You were here. Okay, Gordon Key. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I explored the normal world school very well. Man, it actually feels weird to be back here. After you get so used to the, everything. Yeah, that one's jammed. It's not locked. I hear a church bell, maybe? Who is ringing the bell? I guess I gotta go to church. Trying to think of where I have and haven't fully explored here. Apparently I had the clock tower circled at some point here. Is it just me or is it brighter outside? Wait. That wasn't jammed before. I know it wants me to go over to the church and stuff. Okay, it's forcing me to the church. I guess if I missed anything in the normal world school, tough. Oh, yeah, it is brighter here. I remember it being pretty dark. But now look at it. It looks like the average day in Washington. Let's see, so where am I? I am here. So if I just keep going across the street here, I should be making my way to the church. I don't want to see if anything's here. Never know, might find some extra ammo. Actually, have I been through this before? This looks really familiar. Boogie. That's an interesting camera angle. You trying to tell me something, game? Is there a thing I need to look at here? Ooh. Nice little patio. Wait a minute. Is this? Oh yeah. This is the house that I was in before, isn't it? K. Gordon. Wait. Is this a different household? No, this looks the same, but it just got restocked in ammunition and all that. Yeah, like everything's in the same place. Except for the camera. The camera's different. Well, let's hit that save point, and we'll continue on. Gordon. There's a save location name. This looks like it should be possible to open. And yet... I did get some ammo out of it, so I would say that that was worth it. Get back here. You coward. Why are you faster than me? Let's see. Oh. There's another thing of destroyed road here. I was hearing some quieter crackles here. There we go. Swiftly dealt with that one. I don't know, I feel like one of these days, these little crevices is gonna have, like, some ammunition or something. Oh, speak of the devil. That crevice has ammunition or something. Eating all the garbage. Well, now I'm just going to be looking at all the crevices even harder, now that I know that they definitely can contain ammo. Because the more bullets I have, the better. Because the lead pipe is kind of slow, and the knife has 0 range whatsoever. Don't need to go that direction, though. Because I need to go to church. Huh? Them's a fake door. This is the... Oh, okay. I was not in the correct area, but I was close. And now we can pray. Ooh, good old CGI cutscene.
Were you ringing that bell?
That bee. Wait, did it crash? Did it... It crashed right here? no! Why here? I just got to something. Oh no! That's the first time this game crashed. Let's try that again, I guess. There are violent and disturbing images in this game. Maybe violent and disturbing by the standards of this time period, but as far as horror games go, to be honest, pretty tame imagery here. I have to go through all of it again. Not that I lost that much progress. It's not like I'm sitting here like 5 hours back. I am gonna go through that alleyway again now. I'm gonna try using less ammo on that. I said I was going to try, but then it went for another swing. One of these days, I'd really like... And, like, honestly, I would really like it. Just to look into the code of this game. Because I think that would be neat. I don't know. I've always been personally interested in seeing how games work from the inside. Even if it breaks some of the magic of certain scenes, like the Gwendolyn hallway in Dark Souls 1 being just not an infinite hallway, but an actual really long hallway. But I still think that's really cool because it's like, oh, so the entire time it's worked like this. Because like what's technically happening in that hallway is it looks short because there is a short and a long version. The long version gets called in when the fight starts. And during the cutscene, it's still the long hallway, but there's like a textured plane to make it look like it's the short hallway. And that plane just rapidly moves back into the long version until eventually you get to gameplay. I don't know, I just always thought that was kind of neat with that kind of thing. Like, I know that this wasn't on the most powerful hardware. It's not like we're sitting here dealing with a PlayStation 4 game. It's not gonna load a whole lot of objects. Okay. Can this not crash again? If it crashes again, I'm playing Splatoon instead.
Were you ringing that bell?
Why? Why? This time it got even worse. What? why is this particular scene so scuffed? I'll take a screenshot of this. Seriously, what in the world? I have never seen this happen before.
Did you see those monsters?
Huh? Is it just going through random sound clips in the game? If I wait long enough, will it recover?
Evidently, things like that used to happen around here all the time.
That's so weird. Like, genuinely really weird. I have never seen this, like, at all. I'm gonna see if I can find anything on it. Silent Hill. Church crash.
Even though I was scared as hell.
What in the world? Nice game, dope rectangles. We got like that pre-alpha version of Splatoon where like they're tofu. Okay, so it looks like I have to disable PGXP culling correction in the core option. Core option. Where is that actually? Uh. Oh, and welcome, Kishiru. I'm sorry I did not say that earlier. Shoot, where? Um, I gotta find where this setting is. So yeah, for those who didn't know, this is my copy of Silent Hill 1, but I'm emulating it because I don't have a working PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1 anymore. I do my own ISO dumps. Okay, I'm struggling to find this thing. PGXP. Where is that? There's a certain setting that apparently causes this church cutscene to crash. What happened to my PS2? When I moved over here, they broke it in the move. And I just haven't gotten a replacement PlayStation 2 because PlayStation 2 games are super easy to do ISO dumps of. so I can just play them on my PC. I don't have any Corals emulating if I am using my own copies, because I legally own the copies. Not a problem. In fact, I should. I think it's either tomorrow or the day after. I should be getting a new SD card for my 3DS, and I'm going to start doing ROM dumps of my games there. I'll call you a filthy pirate then. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I do not have quarrels with people who download ROMs of games personally. I believe that game preservation is important, because I know for a fact that there are some games people, like big companies, wish they can just keep reselling or just find some way to bury. Like, Lord knows, they ain't making a Silent Hill 1 remake. As much as I would love for Konami to get their head out of whatever hole they stuck it down. Huh? You weren't here before. You can't buy Metal Gear Solid for nearly a year. Yeah. Supposedly they're remaking the Twin Snakes version on Switch. Which I'm not sure how to feel about that, because all I've heard about the Twin Snakes version is that it's not the best way to play the game. Where'd you go? There you are. In TGS, in 4 days, they're supposed to show one of their IPs. Depends on who you ask. Oh, for the Twin Snakes thing. I'm sure it is a depends on how they who you ask kind of thing, because there will always be people who like one version more than another. Some people, here's like an example that I can talk about because I have experience with both the old and new version. I prefer the PlayStation 1 version of Klonoa Dorta Phantomile over the Wii version. And that's not because the Wii version is bad. It just doesn't have the same emotional impact as the original did. And that's mostly because the animations feel stiff and lifeless, and some of the voice acting isn't as good. Since it's MGS1 on MGS2 engine, then why would it not be fine to play? I'm not sure myself. I haven't played the Twin Snakes version, so I can't really speak for them. But from what I understand, at the very least, it's something to do with MGS2 mechanics being incorporated into MGS1, which causes it to not be as good or something? That's the extent of what I understand, at least. Alright, moment of truth.
Were you ringing that bell?
I've been expecting you. It was foretold by gyromancy.
What are you talking about?
It's working.
I knew you'd come. You want the girl, right?
The girl? You're talking about Cheryl.
I see everything.
You know something. Tell me.
Nope. Someone's leaving the
Stay
house.
back. Nothing is to be gained from floundering about at random. You must follow the path. The path of the hermit concealed by Flauros.
What? What are you talking about?
Here, the Flauros, a cage of peace. It can break through the walls of darkness and counteract the wrath of the underworld. These will help you. Make haste to the hospital before it's too late.
Wait. Don't go yet.
It's not usual that a creepy old lady ends up being helpful. Or if they end up being helpful, they pull a thing where it's like suddenly, hey, by the way, I'm evil. There is a Flauros. I like how I had quotation marks over it. But some people would prefer Twin Snakes because it lets you go whole MGS without killing anyone. That is fair. But, I have no mercy. I play a stealth game the wrong way. So apparently the culling correction is what causes this church to crash. So I'm probably not going to re-enable it until after I'm out of this area. MGS isn't stealth, it's tactical espionage action. Guns blazing is a tactic. That is true. But also, I mean in general terms for stealth. Like, no joke, doesn't matter what stealth game it is. My only option is violence. I tried playing Splinter Cell recently. And Splinter Cell rates you based on, what was it? It was like Panther something and Ghost. And one of those is for like killing everything as loud as possible. The other is killing things stealthily. And the other is just straight up not being detected and being non-lethal. The loud and proud was what I got quite often. Time to try to circumvent automod. Good luck. You're not living to me? What? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Because I'm not living. I'm a ghost. Okay, that is another one of these broken roads. Nothing to find here. Oh, as in commit not living Roblox. Oh yeah. Roblox has some of my favorite attempts to get around censorship. Because I have seen some of those things where it's like, do you have stupid? I think a pretty popular one is also, what was it? It was like commit toaster bath. Which, like, yeah, the general message not great, but the creativity, I will admit, is something else. Though I will find it, like, I do find it really weird that you can say that you have committed multiple war crimes in Yugoslavia and Roblox does nothing about it, like, at all. Like, it won't freak out. It's not gonna tell you, no, you can't talk about war crimes. No, when it comes to Roblox, you can talk about war crimes and it's all fair game. Roblox is weird. And I really do mean that. So if you don't even try to do stealthy, then you're not living to me. I mean, listen, stealth-wise, I'm not very good at stealth. My whole deal... Oh yeah, they've removed the iconic death sound because technically it was a copyright thing. There we go. Go touch some purses in Thief. Okay, in Thief, if you're not stealthy, you will die. Like, guaranteed. You have to be stealthy in Thief. Whereas something like Splinter Cell, you don't have to care about having to be stealthy. Why is it so spooky in here? There's like nothing in here and it's got like such a spooky ambience. What in the world? Okay, so I need to find a key. There's nothing to notice if there's nobody to notice. Yeah, that's basically how I stealth. If you've ever played Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, you can technically get a stealth bonus by using a rocket launcher to make sure no one survives. Because the way Peace Walker handles its stealth bonus is if no one spotted you, quote unquote, you're technically stealthy. So as long as you kill them before the alarm can go off, you get the stealth bonus. And I think that's great. That said, I think Peace Walker has some really fun boss fights. Also, the only game in the Metal Gear series that I can think of that has any kind of co-op. I should see about... Actually, I think I do have... Yeah, I do have the software necessary to do, like, ROM dumps of my PlayStation portable games. Maybe I should do that at some point. It was fine, I guess. I will admit it isn't, like, the best of Metal Gear, but I liked it. But I also played it in a very different way, because I played it purely in co-op with a friend, and we did this thing where one of us was always, like, with the loudest weapons possible, and the other had a stealth weapon. And our goal was to try and make sure that we got the stealth bonus every level. You'd be surprised how many times we actually got the stealth bonus. Where does it want me to go here, actually? Boogie. Oh yeah. One thing that I recently started to try and do. I tried out a 3DS emulation. Because I do have one ROM of a game of mine for the 3DS. But because I still have, like, the stock SD card in that thing, it doesn't hold a lot of information on it. So I'm getting a... I think it's a 128 gigabyte one. And from there I'll be doing all of the ROM dumps of my entire library. Not that I had so many games on 3DS anyways, because, well, I don't know about anyone else, but I was really into Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate when it was, you know, a thing. And can I just say, I really miss dedicated handhelds. Seriously, like, the Switch is great. I ain't gonna deny that. But I would also like to have a handheld that can actually fit in my pockets. Before you say smartphone, I hate touchscreens. Well, okay, I hate touchscreens as a control method for games. Get big enough pockets. That's the thing, though. I have cargo pants. That's literally all I wear when it comes to pants, cargos. I have some massive pockets, and yet none of them are big enough for a Switch. I can fit a new 3DS XL in there just fine, but not a Switch. I think I need to go through that door again. Ouch. Women hate cargo pants because they show tactical inferiority of purses. What? Is that a quote from something? Joke you heard? I figured it a quote. Main reason I wear cargo pants, though, is because I don't like putting things in my back pockets. I think that's really uncomfortable. So, for me, I usually put things in, like, the thigh pockets, usually like my smartphone or a 3DS, whichever happens to be more interesting to me at the time. Never use back pockets. I don't know why people use back pockets for, like, their smartphones and stuff. I'd be constantly worried about it getting stolen or accidentally sitting on it too hard and the thing breaks. Because smartphones are fragile little things. Also, another thing that I miss. Smartphones with, like, the physical keyboards you can slide out. Those don't exist anymore. And that's kind of sad, because I really don't like using touchscreens for anything precise. I feel like they're not accurate enough for precision. That's also why I don't really like them as a tool for gaming. Because if you ever tried to play something that requires more, like, fine-tuned aim, like, let's see, trying to think of something that got, like, a mobile port. Fortnite. Fortnite's on mobile devices now, isn't it? I think Fortnite is the perfect example, actually. Because if you were to try and play Fortnite on a smartphone, that would suck. Everything is on mobile since xCloud. I'm actually not sure what xCloud is. I'm gonna be honest. There do be a lot of enemies here, though. Xbox Cloud Service. I mean, I guess that's fair, but I was talking, like, straight up mobile game. Because if I recall, Fortnite actually has, like, a genuine mobile port. I know Apex does. If you have Game Pass Ultimate, you can play every game from a cloud. I don't get cloud gaming myself. At least not yet. In concept, I think it's a very neat idea. I feel like, however, before we can do cloud gaming, we need to solve the issue of internet service disparities. Because that, I think, is the biggest problem. If I try to do a cloud game, I can probably do a decent connection and actually have it look pretty okay now that my internet's not on fire anymore. However, though, if I was to have tried to do that back when I lived out in the country, there is nothing I could have done. Yeah, I acknowledged that. Like I mentioned, my internet's no longer on fire. You know, just in time for me to move, right? But, again, I feel like it's the internet service disparity that is currently making it so cloud services aren't viable yet. Oh, you're off? Alright, take care, Kishiru. I feel like I said that really weird this time, and I don't know why. Regardless, take care. It was fun chatting. Where is this? Oh, this is like that one house that I was in, like in the very beginning. This is where it like kind of turned dark, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I remember where I am now. But I'm still going to be checking the map every 12 seconds, because I have 0 directional skills. That is something I think people are starting to understand. I think anyone who's watched me for a while probably knows that I have directionals, like, problems. I get lost really easily. I wouldn't be surprised if I could get lost in my own house. Other direction. There we go. They really do take you, like, through a really roundabout way of going over to the hospital, huh? Is this still... Okay. So if I keep going until I hit, like, a hard T-cross, I should be able to just take a right, and all will be good. Wait. How many did I have to pass to get there? Okay, it's at the end of this block. Ghoul. Okay, so it should be here. Or near here. Maybe? Apparently he really needed to take a breath. I must have missed something here. I'm just trying to think of what. Not that, apparently. I know we had to go here before. Okay. Kinda wish that it upped the resolution when I zoomed in. There's a convenience store to the north. Apparently a gas station by the bridge control room that I was at earlier. Hmm. Well, I will probably have to wrap around again. Maybe it was something that I just missed and I took a wild detour for no reason. But I'm gonna check out that convenience store real quick. because that might be something interesting. Was it over here? Oh, I know, this is the other bridge. Ow. Didn't mean to shoot that one, but... This one was persistent. Really trying to chase me down here. I swear to God, I need to read what I grab. This whole trek was completely pointless. Okay. I'm gonna still check out the convenience store, just because I'm curious if it's gonna have anything. Actually, the question is, will it even let me get into the convenience store? I probably should have considered that. Okay, Cameron, what are you doing here? Well, the door's wide open for the convenience store, so I don't see why I couldn't enter it. What you got for me in here? Anything... Ooh, actually, that's really nice. I do like me some, health. Especially in a game where I'm constantly being beat up. Also a little save station. Let's see. Is there anything I missed in this room before I move on to what looked like the next? There is. Maybe I should have gone here earlier. Having an overabundance of healing items is always a good thing. Okay, that's a fake door. Got it. Let's see. So I need to go back to the drawbridge. I should probably reload that. How many bullets do I have? Oh. Okay. I've been using too many bullets. Camera, why? There are some times where this camera is just nauseating. For the most part, though, I think that this is one of the better cameras in early 3D games. Because so many of them would just, like, get stuck on walls or whatnot. Oh, hey, another healing item. But, like, Silent Hill, I don't think it has enough environments where your camera will get stuck on things. Like, yeah, sure, the school is cramped and whatnot, but it's still, all things considered, went by without too many hitches with the camera. I can't think of any particular moment in this game that made me stop and think to myself, this camera is awful. Which, I think that's genuinely impressive. Because this early on in, like, 3D gaming, that kind of doesn't happen. More often than not, you end up with, like, an Armored Core situation where you get into narrow corridors and suddenly the game just becomes unplayable. And don't get me wrong, I really like Armored Core. But man, that camera is awful when it starts to get cramped. How did I end up here? Come to think of it, even today, cameras are still kind of a hard deal. I don't think I've ever fully seen a game get a camera completely right. There's always, like, some little tidbit that isn't as good. Though I think most games, the issue is more that they get stuck on geometry than anything like, the camera just isn't showing what you're supposed to be seeing. I think the last game I can really think of that had a not so great camera would be Devil May Cry 1. Devil May Cry 1 had this tendency to not put everything that needed to be on screen in the camera shot. A particular thing of note would be the Griffin fight, where depending on which of the Griffin fights you're doing, he can be completely off screen and just shooting projectiles at you constantly while you can't do stuff to him at all. It took a hot minute to load the map that time. What was that? Ammunition. Interesting noise for a dog to be making. It is kind of funny to look back at the things that I've streamed so far, though. Because I'm beginning to realize that most of the games that I have played are on older consoles. I think Jellycat has been playing more modern games than I have. Because, you know, Jellycat's playing things like Monster Hunter Rise, Ace Attorney. Trying to think of what else they've played recently. I know they did a lot of Monster Hunter, but I can't remember what their other game was before Ace Attorney. I don't know. And then Loot Cat, when he was still streaming, was doing a lot of more modern games than me as well, but his thing was less like modern AAA games and more like modern indie games, because he had a lot of things like Satisfactory or actually I can't think of much more. He did like Spiritfarer and stuff like that as well. I wonder when he'll ever be able to get back into the streaming scene. I imagine it's gonna take a while, because, you know, life sometimes just doesn't want you to do things. Life didn't want me streaming for a while because it gave me like 8 months of insane packet loss, preventing me from ever hoping to like do any streams for quite a while. And then Loot Cat got hit with a 9 to 5 actually I don't even remember what his job is. I think he was data entry? I know he said he wanted to distance himself from programming or something like that. But like, let's see, the games that I have played and completed on this channel so far, Castlevania Curse of Darkness, which is the PlayStation 2 game, Devil May Cry 1, which is a PlayStation 2 game, Devil May Cry 2, PlayStation 2, Devil May Cry 3 is also on the PlayStation 2, I did Devil May Cry 4, which that one was, I think, PlayStation 3? I might be wrong on that. I don't really know what it was originally on, because I got the PC version. And then I also beat Devil May Cry 5, which is, I think, still the most modern game... Wait, no. I also beat Resident Evil 7 and 8. So, the most recent, like, modern game that I've ever played and beaten on this channel is Resident Evil 8. But I've played a lot of older games on here, because, like, one of the first big games that I was streaming was, it was Shining Force, that's what it's called. And I would have continued to do Shining Force, but one of the things that I kind of ended up realizing is that it's really not a fun game to watch. It's a fun game to play, not so much to watch. So I kind of ended up canning it. And I think that's around the time I started playing Castlevania Curse of Darkness and Devil May Cry 1. There was also one birthday stream that I did where, like, I played a bunch of games from my childhood. I played Brainlord, Final Fantasy IV, Arcana. And what else did I play? It was a bunch of SNES games, because I may be, 24, but, like, I had a lot of hand-me-down consoles. So I got to experience the NES and the SNES. But I think I spent the most time on the SNES as opposed to the NES. Because I liked my RPGs. And in fact, most of what I played was RPGs. Things like Seventh Saga, which, oh god, Seventh Saga's hard. The American version, that is. Is it still spooky music in here? Yeah, it's still spooky music in here. Oh yeah. Just gotta type that out to the Discord, because I just kind of realized that I didn't update anyone on the Discord that we are continuing Silent Hill 1. And that we did get the church bug fixed. Would it? Seriously, that was like the weirdest bug I have seen in Silent Hill 1 so far. Like, literally have never encountered a crash in this game before. Though, then again, DuckStation is not an emulation software I've used before. Last time I emulated this copy of Silent Hill 1, I actually was using something else. Oh, these are new. The sign says stop, but I'm not. And this thing's fast. They look like little monkeys. Are they monkeys? I wonder if they... Oh, I don't have a map. Oh, that's bad. I might have just run past everything that I need. I'm running blind. Oh god. Where am I? Help. I'm lost. Oh, right. One thing that I plan to do tomorrow is actually stream some Splatoon. I'm gonna do playing with viewers on it. Because I've been really enjoying Splatoon. And I feel like it would be a fun time with the community to just kind of like play a bit of the funny Squid Game. is the point of this location? I'm not sure what time I'll do that tomorrow, but I'll definitely be doing it tomorrow. We'll see. I'm gonna be trying out a new weapon, because I've been mostly playing with the dualies. So I want to try other stuff out so I'm not just stuck to one weapon all the time. Then again, I'm not a huge fan of the dually ultimate. Where am I? Oh wait. I have come back to the very beginning here. I am that lost. Camera, please. Okay, so that's busted. And then I thought I saw some of... Ow. Man, these things are fast. Surprisingly fast. Ouch. That thing's still following me? It's gonna run to the other side of town. Never mind. Okay, I really don't trust melee weapons to deal with a flying problem. Yeah, fly away. Or don't. Are you dead? Okay, it's dead. Why the camera be doing that? Hello. Okay, can't do anything there. Just once, I'd like some, at least, flavor text of, like, doors locked. Handgun bullets. There's one of them's again. It seems like they have just no real quarrel with me. They kind of do their thing, stay in their location unless I get too close. And it seems like you can give them a wide berth without it being a problem. Whereas the dogs, I feel like they aggroed a lot sooner. Case in point. I am so lost right now. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that there's still dogs here. I kind of expected like a enemy progression type situation where it's like, oh yeah, you don't got dogs anymore, you got these things. You know, that doesn't really look like a monkey in hindsight. I'm not sure what that is. Just the way they were leaping around and their, like, posture made me think monkey. Where am I? What a camera angle. I feel like this would have been a good place to go to at some point. I am so needlessly lost. Like, did I miss a map that I was supposed to have this entire time that I just didn't pick up because I went into a panic the moment I had things chasing after me? Aha! Oh god, dogs! Okay. Actually, how's my health doing after being beat up by every living thing in all of Silent Hill? Not the worst, but, let's do that. Hospital. I'm reminded of a, Prodigy song. Someone using a gun in the hospital, and it's not me? Is there, like, another living person here? Well, there's, not living.
Hold it! Stop! Don't shoot! Wait! I'm not here to fight. My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
Thank God, another human being.
Do you work here?
I'm Dr. Michael Kaufman. I work at this hospital.
So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
I really can't say. I was taking a nap in the staff room. When I woke up, it was like this. Everyone seems to have disappeared. And it's snowing out, this time of year. Something's gone seriously wrong. Did you see those monsters? Have you ever seen such aberrations? Ever even heard of such things? You and I both know creatures like that don't exist.
Yeah, Have you seen a little girl anywhere? I'm looking for my daughter. She's only 7, short, black hair.
She's missing. I'm sorry. But with all those monsters around, I highly doubt that she's... Sorry, I didn't mean to alarm you. Your wife, she's here with you?
She died 4 years ago. Now it's just me and my daughter.
I see. I'm sorry. Well, I'd better be going. I can't just sit around here doing nothing.
So long. Good luck out there.
I liked his theme. Menacing. Speaking of menacing, I should probably go back. I think there might be a map somewhere nearby. At least I hope so, because I don't like wandering around blind. Kinda sorta get lost really easily. Oh, and there's the map that I was looking for. So I got the hospital map before I got anything else, it seems. Can I save from, this far away? No, I have to go out all the way around to save. That said, I think I'm going to call it for today. We did make some pretty good progress, though. We killed the first boss, we made it over to the hospital, which is the next major area of the game. And... I think... Let's see, I'm trying to remember what happens after the hospital, if anything. Well, there is, of course, but I'm just trying to remember if it was anything big. I don't remember. To be honest, I have this miraculous ability where, like, if I stay away from a game for long enough, I completely forget everything there is to it. And it's like playing it blind again. You'd never believe me, but I've beaten this game before. And yet, I'm running around blind as a bat. It's a blessing and a curse, really. On one hand, I get to experience the game like I never played it before. On another hand, oh god, I'm so lost. But yeah, we're gonna call it for now. Jellycat just started streaming, so I'm gonna send anyone who's, sitting here over to Jellycat. Do say hello, or if you prefer to lurk, feel free to lurk. Jellycat's gonna be doing some Monster Hunter. So there is that. And to everyone who stopped by, I think Kishiru was the only one who chatted so far, but still, I hope you all have a lovely day. And ciao.